Alright, I'm back again in the only town that I can ever seem to get to in time to catch trains without having to go at like supersonic speed. It's Comer, Georgia, and I'm back again on the Abbeville sub. Yeah, I ended up missing one manifest that came through, but the reason is because I went over to that art gallery over there, that pottery gallery, and was talking to the gentleman that owned it. He said he had an exhibition he was going to up in Watkinsville, and a train was coming right after I got in. But after it passed, I came back in and I actually bought two of his pieces. He does a lot of ceramic art, which is something I've wanted to dabble with for quite a long time now, ever since my last two pots that I made up in high school. But yeah, that's the place there. I was able to get something from my mom and her mother because they both like the ceramic artwork just as much as I do. Also, for IC Productions, if you ever join the server, or not the server, the chat, here is a closer look at those signals, or at least the only one that still has its original bell. Well, semi-original, I should say. Here's one of the main streets. This road here, if you were to come out of this parking lot and go right, if you go down this road all the way, you'll end up in Lexington. Railfan 101, what's up, my friend? Glad you're able to join the stream. Sorry if it's choppy and sorry if it's dull, but cloud cover will do that to you. There's my little dog truck, otherwise known as the Nissan. Of course, as you can see, I got myself some water. I got some water from one of the little convenience stores up here. There's an RV. Yeah, I mean, as you can tell, it's... yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's a rather lonely place for me, as far as the streaming goes. There's not much for me to really do, per se. Also, I'm having the camera in wide angle to see if it's, like, clearer, if the picture's clearer. Let me know what it looks like. I mean, is the picture clear, or is it choppy? I don't know if it's choppy. Okay, it's clear like this, but what about like this? This is normal. Is it clear or choppy? Because I can easily go back through and change it. There, that's good. Currently, what you got? I have my camera on, my phone on right now is my tripod. Believe it or not, I actually have it set up on the tripod legs. So if anything comes by, you'll be seeing it coming across this way. The camera is pointing to where it'll face the crossing. See? I'm just going to say in advance, the lighting is not going to be good because of the cloud cover. But, you know, I mean, for me, as a rail fan, it's better to just take what I can get instead of trying to be picky about it. You know, it's like food, okay? A good example, it's like food, all right? I'm not picky when it comes to food. So it's like, it's the same thing with trains, you know? I'm not picky about filming trains in, like, bad or in bad weather, you know? It's better to just get what you can get because, you know, well, you get the picture, basically. If you've been doing this thing for a while now, you'll know. But for those who are just joining the stream, and if this is your first time seeing Comer, at least virtually, I will say Comer has a train depot. Exactly, Railfan 101. Good example. Yeah, the depot's gone. Just kidding. It's actually not gone. It's just no longer in downtown Comer. They actually saved it, and it's currently being used as the city's police department, ironically enough. It's out on the outskirts of town. But because of it being used as the police station, well, I can't exactly go and film it now, can I? But that ain't the first time I've heard of a railroad depot being turned into some kind of government building. There's one up in Rutledge Hall, I know in Pendergrass and Talma, their depots are civic centers, and up in Connecticut, one of the towns that my friend lives in, who's also the town's police department. But yeah, the tracks I'm beside here are the CSX Abbeville subdivision, which is former Seaboard trackage, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe the signal here is Seaboard era. I could be wrong. But I know it's old because, well, let me just say this. How many railroad crossings do you see how many modern railroad crossings do you see nowadays with this old style barricade? I mean, look at this. You can tell this thing's been here forever. They don't build them like this. For all I know, this sucker's probably been here for like 50, 60 years. I wondered about that myself, so I looked it up. The C in CSX's name stands for the chassis system, or, the CNO, depending on your mood. The S stands for Seaboard, like Seaboard System or Seaboard Coastline or Seaboard Airline, whichever railroad you prefer. The X, believe it or not, actually doesn't stand for anything. It literally has no meaning. And of course, Norfolk Southern, well, I mean, that's easy for you to remember the names of. The Norfolk parts from Norfolk and Western and Southern's, well, Southern. Southern's just Southern. By the way, Railfan 101, I was able to actually meet Drayton briefly. When my grandmother and I were coming back up from Nashville, we ended up stopping in Dalton because I'd wanted to see the town's depot, and I ended up running into him by just pure chance. He was doing an interview for a model train company concerning their new models. Scale trains? Yeah, Scale Trains, that's who it was. Yeah, he was doing an interview with them, so I waited until he was done. It's funny, he didn't recognize me at first. He didn't recognize me at first until I said my channel name, and then his eyes kind of lit up. Because I comment on his stuff a lot, but I don't know if he ever sees it, so yeah. And the little stop in Dalton wasn't exactly in vain either. I ended up catching a CSX local and a Norfolk Southern freight when they came through. May have caused us to get home by dark, but you know what, it's better than nothing. Well, yeah, there was a manifest that came through earlier that had DPU power. He was coming from Elberton, which is down that way, heading to Hull. Well, of course, I missed that train. I wasn't able to get set up in time to film him. So all I'm able to do now is wait for the next one, which is probably going to be hours from now. Because that's the thing. I may have been Railfan in this stretch of track for over 4 years. I've got videos of trains coming through here as early as, I think, early 2016 or 2015. I don't remember exactly when it was when I shot the footage, but back then I actually had an old Sony camera, and I think, I could be wrong, but I think that crossing over there still had its original mechanical bell at that time. As you can see, they've since come in and replaced that bell. This one here is the only one that still has the mechanical bell. I didn't see I didn't catch the numbers. It's probably the dash, I guess, 8 or 9s or whatever the hell they call them now. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I've been train watching for over 4 years, but I'm still a novice when it comes to this stuff. Heck, believe it or not, I don't have a scanner. I don't have any kind of radio scanner. Usually what I go off of is usually the signals, the time of day when I last saw the trains on earlier occasions, and just sound, which is what I'm technically going through right now. Oh. Okay. That's an issue. That may have come off the train that passed earlier. Oh yeah, definitely. Let me put my phone in my pocket while I get this off the track. Yeah, that came off. That definitely fell off the train. That sucker's solid steel. So I think that there is the sensor. I really don't know. I don't think that's a patch. You know, I'm going to laugh if that was actually there to cover up that sensor, because you can see where it's wired into the track. So that right there must be the railroad crossing sensor. So it must detect the vibrations that the train causes that come through the rails well before the train gets here, and it triggers the crossing, because this thing gets triggered far earlier than the train appears. In other words, if a train's coming into Comer, this crossing is going to usually be down but well before you actually see him. My video that I filmed here live of the maintenance away train that I caught yesterday is a good example of this. The gates were down well before the train ever came into view. Oh, look at that, sun's trying to come out, that's good. Finally I'll get some light on the subject. Yeah, one of my former high school's buses is here too, so. Nah, I don't think I'd be able to call them, because I don't know, they'll probably think I tried to sabotage the train for that, by doing that. No, if I see something like that, I try and get it off the tracks instead of trying to mess it up. Here comes a semi, by the way. Right there, another yeah, but the first train I saw here today, like with my eyes, not with the camera, came through at around 2-ish. 1-ish or 2-ish. So, well, there's nothing wrong with the track. It's just I saw that, I just walked over and saw that metal plate. That's why I put my phone in my pocket, is so I could get that metal plate off the track. Because if some dragging equipment caught that, because if a train had dragging equipment underneath in the center of the track, well, it could have caught that plate and flung it out. And if anybody was standing trackside, well, this would probably kill you if it hit you at a decent clip. So I came and hauled it off the track, so that wouldn't happen. Besides, that could probably be sold for scrap or something. I'm not going to do that. That ain't my thing. But yeah, this is the, I think, 4th drive I've made up to Comer solo. Of course, you guys saw I tried to live stream the drive. Of course, it kept crashing every 2 minutes, so I couldn't do a thing about it. So, yeah, there you go. So, I guess I'm going to pause the stream. Basically, what I mean by pausing it is I simply just turn the dang phone off. It'll allow it to charge, and I'll turn it back on if something comes up, I guess. So, I'll... just rotating the camera around. You guys might be able to see something if something does show up. Bear in mind, I'm trying to make it a point not to talk whenever the train goes by, so if it does come, don't expect me to say anything. Currently I've got my portable battery and all on the ground. Oh, there it goes. How you doing? It's like a nut, you know, that's a damn well, it's like in the words of John Candy, you know, that's a damn rare thing these days. Just kidding. And I've got the camera into wide angle, so. I can't guarantee if anything will come, so just be mindful of that. Knowing my luck, the train will probably come up from behind or something. I don't know. It's Drayton and a bunch of other rail fans once said, another one. I'm kidding. That was probably stupid as hell. Cool, bro. Rail fan 101 via rail. What's up? No, it isn't raining. That's what you're probably seeing is bugs. Gnats mostly. Those things are annoying as hell. Yeah, it's probably gonna stay out here till like 6. All right. Yeah, I know. I'm that devoted. Once I see one, I'm hoping to see another one. No, actually, it depends on exactly what part of the railroad line you go to. Like up here towards up here in Comer, going up to Elberton and all up towards South Carolina, you won't see much. But up in Bogart and all of that, yeah, you'd see a lot of trains. Like I remember in Bogart when I was growing up, they came by constantly. Now it's like down to like 4 or 5, at least 3 to 4 trains, and that's usually if you're up in Decula, Georgia, because Decula has CSX's Palmer Yard a few miles before, in front of the town, meaning the yard is what you run into before running into Decula, and they actually use the yard as a crew change point for their trains. I've caught 2 or 3 trains stopping just so they could change crews. Oh, I swallowed water wrong. Evidently. Yeah, absolutely. Auburn side. Let's get what the fuck. The hell? Oh, there's one other person here. Who is that? Railfan 101, I've actually been to West Virginia 2 times. And I've been able to go, on both occasions I was able to go up to Cass and Durbin. I love those little towns. I love them to death. I'm gonna go toss the water bottle. I'll be back. Hopefully no one tries to steal my stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry if y'all are waiting for nothing, but I can't, since I have no scanner and no knowledge of what the signals exactly read, well, that basically means I don't know exactly when the trains are coming. Like, I know whenever the signal's green or orange, that usually means that they either are able to go through or they're going to have to go slow or stop. If you catch my drift. I don't exactly have that much knowledge of everything, really. I mean, Danny Harmon has a thing about the signals and what their meanings are, but that's for the areas in Florida. I mean, and I don't rail fan in Florida. I rail fan in Georgia. So I don't really know what their signal code is for the Abbeville sub. Again, right, all I'm able to go off of right now is sound. That's the only thing I can go off of at this time is just sound. With all this traffic, though, it makes it rather hard to hear. Currently, the time is 3:08. Jonathan Hoogstra, what's up? Welcome to the channel and the stream. Sorry there's nothing exciting going on except me rambling. Only things I'm hearing now are cars and birds and insects and dogs and everything else in between. Well, I will say I found something. Look at my hands. Got coal right here. Oh, and we have a plane apparently. Hello, how you doing? See, battery life is at 70%. All I'm able to do is just wait at this point. That's all I can do. Is wait. I don't know if this coal that I basically found along the side of the track is from, I don't know if it's anthracite coal, but it looks like it could be because it's flaky. Can't tell if you guys can see it. Yeah, right here. See? And I just found this laying in the ballast. mean, I know it's cold because there's soot. Obviously, there's that much, but I don't know what else. Oh, Jonathan, I didn't know you were from the Netherlands, man. How are you? Hopefully nothing's going crazy over there. Hey, Kevin, Nicole Gamer. Waiting for a train if one ever shows up. All I can do is just go off the sound at this point. I don't have any access to the signals or anything else for that matter. I mean, y'all don't have to stay if y'all don't want to, because I don't know if the train will even come for the rest of the day. Even though one already did come, I never got a chance to film it. It was passing right here in front of this parking lot by the time I got out of the art gallery and back across over here, so I didn't have a chance to set it up. Yeah, all I can do is just set the camera up and hope something comes. All I can go off of right now is sound. It's funny. It's funny, you know, like up in Decula, Georgia, due to there being a yard and a grade, like a hill, I can hear the trains coming from there because of the engine having to be given a lot of power to climb up the grade, and also because even before the trains even get into town, you can hear the rails humming because of the vibrations passing through them. There's been a few videos of mine where you can hear that in Decula. Like, I go to Decula because since Palmer Yard is one of CSX's yards that you pass right before you come into Decula, well, then you'd sometimes have better luck catching trains, because if they have 2-3 trains that are waiting there ready to go out, they're going to go out in quick succession. That, and if they're having a train that's being held in the yard that came all the way from, say, South Carolina or something. I mean, I don't even know if the Abbeville subdivision runs into South Carolina, but I do know it goes into Atlanta because it follows the route you'd expect a railroad to go to Atlanta and on, in or on, whatever you call it. I'm well, Jonathan. I'm just waiting for a train. At least another train. I watched one go through, but I couldn't film him. So all I'm doing now is waiting, really. All I can do is wait. That's one thing I don't like about train watching. It's the boredom that comes with it. Though, I will say, when there is something coming, it's usually, well, nuts. Get it? Get it? Because it's a nut? No? Okay, what the hell? Okay, somebody had a broken muffler. What the hell? I don't know. That's why I'm set up.
Yeah, I got this where it gets like water. So.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I did. I'm just as lost as you are. I'm only being able to go by sound at this point because of the crossings further down.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks.
you're welcome. There'll probably be one after a while. All right. There was a grandfather with his 2 grandkids waiting for another train to come through. Future Rail fans right there, my friends, Future Rail fans. I thought I heard something, but that could be my ears just messing with me because with all the traffic and whatnot, it makes it hard to hear anything, you know it? The cloud cover's starting to clear up a bit. It ain't much light, but it's something. I'm going off of sound, so I mean, that's all I can do. I'm going to move the tripod and all back to where it's in the grass. That way you can actually see the train coming from the track. I have an idea as to how I might be able to set this up for if something does come. I'm thinking of going with something that's closer to the track side, kind of like this. I'm wanting to go with more that are actually, you know, a lot stabler. You know, stuff like this, where if I hold it and a train's coming, I don't move the camera, period. I'm thinking of doing stuff like that. Can you guys still see? Because I have the tripod left. Sorry about that. My stepdad called. He was letting me know what we were going to be having for dinner whenever I got home. So, yeah, I'm thinking of going I'm trying to go with something more along like right here, camera angle wise, but I don't know if that would be a good idea. You know, what would y'all think? Would that be a decent idea? Or would, because I don't know. Excuse me. Currently what I'm trying to adjust the camera, like the tripod, so it's not crooked because the ground kind of slopes. But take into effect as to just how close the camera is to the track. Yeah, I may not be able to have the phone on the tripod when the train passes, if one ever does, because the ground's going to be shaking from the train. I can tell you that for certain. A lot of the videos I've filmed recently with the power shot where I'm not holding it at all, you can tell when the ground shakes because the camera vibrates. Like the camera gets shook. Sorry, the battery came disconnected. Right, I'm back. I might move across the track, seeing as the lighting's better now. Yeah, and don't do what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to walk across the tracks, so. But I mean, I know this rail line, you can have days where nothing comes for hours, like right now, so nothing's coming, so I think I have to be too. Besides, I treat this like a road. I look both ways. I mean, I like doing it, believe me, I don't, but, you know, so much you can do, especially if you've got low light conditions. Well, if anything comes, well, those of y'all in the stream will be the first to see it. Yeah, I've got the camera pointed diagonally towards the track. It's angled up ever so slightly. Of course, I'm debating, should I have y'all facing that way or this way? Which way should I have it? Towards Hull, Hull, or to Carlton, which is the next town after Comer? Oh, are you talking about that red, covered pickup that ended up getting nailed by a CN fertilizer train? I've seen video of that, dude. There's a rail fan who caught it. And he didn't try to move the camera. Oh, that was funny. He was like, hi! That was funny. That just made that worth it. That was too funny. Currently, I've got the camera to where I can pivot it, turn it, but yeah. I'm tempted to ask y'all, do y'all want me to have y'all facing back behind me? To where y'all are facing my back? In other words, to where y'all are looking behind me? Or do y'all want to continue facing the same direction as the camera? Because it doesn't matter. I mean, either way, if a train does come, it'll be caught on both ends. Coming and going. That might actually be a good title if I'm able to ever pull that off. Let me move the tripod around. Oh, there goes the phone. Creating the first exclusive RP2K swing cam. Just here swinging on the tripod, dangling by its cable. That's funny. Stupidly clever. It's like creating the first exclusive Mark I flip cam. Yeah, I'm currently just trying to set it up so you guys are seeing what'll be the direction y'all are facing is towards Hull. That's the direction you're facing. The one you see behind me is going towards Elberton. All right. Hey, Railfan 101, for some reason your messages are being detracted. I don't know why that is. Oh yeah, you're probably going to just be seeing my lower body. I just realized that. That's a bit of an issue. Oh well. Whoops. I'll just get the camera set up to where it'll still catch the train. I'll just stand off to the side or something. There we go. All I got to do now is just turn it on and hit record. Battery life currently for the phone is at 74% and holding, thank goodness. All I'm doing is right now is just walking around killing time. Abbeville subdivision, former Seaboard territory. And there's another plane I can hear, but I can't see it. Oh, yep, well, shit, that happened. Now I don't mind me the tripod thing. That was funny. Still, by the way. Well, if anything comes from behind me, y'all will be the first to know. I've already got the actual camera set in the angle and direction that I want it to be facing in. As far as any trains that are coming are concerned. I know this is a very, very, very crude setup, but it's better than nothing, to be honest. Or it's better than me having to bring both of my cameras and tripods out, because then that's even worse. That'd be even more of a pain to set up. I'm betting at least one other train may come through at around 4 or 5, but I don't know when that'll be. And currently the time in here is 3:35, so I'm just gonna have to go on that guess. So, I mean, I'm sorry for y'all who have been here for over an hour, but I mean, if y'all want to go and do something else and could just keep the stream running in the background, you can. But, I mean, if you want to leave, then that's fine too. I'm not mad because, if anything, knowing how my luck usually is, I may not see a thing. I kind of lied to my stepdad, though, about the train. I told him I didn't see anything. All I can do now, though, at the moment is just wait, really. That's all I can do is just wait. If I hear something that sounds like a horn, well, then I guess I'll go in and film with the camera. You guys are going to have to just skip ahead, I guess. It's funny, I will have to laugh again if the train shows up from behind. Oh well. I don't know, part of me thinks this whole pandemic thing has caused them to combine all the traffic that you'd normally see in multiple trains onto just like maybe 2 or 3 on these parts of the Abbeville sub, because usually when I've gotten out here, I've only caught at least 1 train. I mean, if I had to guess, as far as Saturdays and Sundays go, what I could probably do is just come out here at, say, 8 or 9 in the morning and get set up and just make a day of it, camp out. I'd probably have more success then. Because I got up here at I think 1 or 2, caught 1 train, but I couldn't film him. So I hope I can get at least one more on film beforehand, before I have to leave and head home. Nice, Rail Fan 101. Oh my God, music with the dad, whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, but how YouTube has gotten nowadays, you can't do a damn thing without being given a copyright strike or something. I hate it. I hate it with a damn passion, but there's not much I can do about it. If people want to play music with the deaf, then that's on them. In other words, really loud music. Relevant 101, for some reason your messages are retracted again. Again, still nothing. EMDX 71, no, I haven't. Don't believe I even have heard of the term either. It's funny. Like yesterday, I was able to ride down to Carlton. I was able to ride up to the mill up in Comer Siding, which is the name of a double track portion of the railroad that you run into just outside of Comer before you enter Carlton. And there's a mill there, a grain processing mill there, where it offloads grain from the trains and then has it loaded onto trucks. And there's a set of block signals there where the double track portion begins and ends. And I'm debating on whether I should head up there and and just see if the signals are even green. But I don't know. But I would imagine there would be at least something that would come after that first manifest, at least one other train. Unless all of the action's is up towards Bogart and Atlanta, But the problem is I have to get on the bypass just to get to those towns, and it's not easy to get to them. Hell, I don't even know of any 2-lane roads that get you into Bogart, to be honest with you. Unless I could find one, then, that'd be great. But I mean, as far as Athens goes, you can only get in on either 4-lane or bypasses or highways. That's literally it. The tapping you're hearing is just the lens cover for the camera dangling in the wind. It's on like a string so that I can't lose it. By the way, I ended up finding a lot of the music that Mark One Video used for their trailers, for a few of their productions. After looking for years, I finally found them. Thought I heard something. I can hear a jet overhead. Not much. Yeah, I know. Time is 3:48:73. I'm just sitting off to the side. But when I said I thought I heard something, it was probably just car traffic. That's the thing. When it comes to trains, like there's a lot of things that can sound similar to what a far off horn or engine rev sounds like, you know. A lot of these trucks, when they're climbing hills, like going up major hills on the roads, they sound, the diesel engines in them sound similar to the ones that the locomotives use. Knowing my luck, I'm probably going to have to vacate because of rain. I don't know if there was supposed to be more rain coming in, but if there is, I might be in trouble because then I'm going to have to pack this gear up and try and get across, get it back in the truck before it gets ruined. You know it. If sheer boredom doesn't drive me out, then the weather sure as hell will. I'll be. Somebody's on the Madison County fishing team. Oh yeah, that's right. That was today, I think. I think the practice for that tournament's today. My stepdad was expressing interest in it, but he never went any further with that. What's funny is this is good weather to take a nap in. I just have to find something to cover the camera gear up. But I still have got 2 more hours to go. I'm planning on staying out here till around 5. If nothing comes then I know that they've gotten this rail line down to 1 train a day, which to be honest, is actually very concerning to me. If they've only got to where one train's running between, you know, Elberton and, Athens, and that's rather concerning, because there's been days out where I've been out here and caught 3 to 4 trains in any given day. Oh, I heard something. See, now my ears are messing with me. It's funny. All I'm seeing right now is dark clouds rolling in, wasps flying around, and the only sounds I'm hearing is of a truck idling, a mail truck idling. It really doesn't help my case. It really doesn't, you know it. Railfan 101, I don't know how you could help me out. I don't think you can get your radar up to show Georgia. Currently, I'm wrapping the camera lens around a little lever that allows you to raise and lower the tripod. Like make it go up higher or make it go down lower. I've wrapped the lens around that. See if maybe that'll stop the clanging. There's another semi passing with the wood chip truck. I mean, the other reason for the lack of activity could be that they're doing track work, because I saw that maintenance of way train pass through yesterday, so that could be what they're also doing is track work. Well, I mean, you never know, though. Yeah. Yeah, I think Desler, Ohio is a bit farther off. Yeah, the Abbeville subdivision is one of those where it's like, it's more or less so maybe 1 or 2 train sub, meaning in certain parts of it, like from Hull to, from say, Hull to Elberton, you may only see 1 train for an entire day, but then from Athens to like Bogart, Atlanta, and all there, then you'll see like 4 or 5. It depends on which area of the system. It depends on what area of the subdivision you're in. Like out here in the very rural parts of it, you may only again see 1 or 2 trains. I mean, there's been times where I've seen 1 train. There's been times I've seen multiple trains throughout an entire day, and then there's some times where I don't see anything. It just depends on timing. That's the big thing, is timing. Speaking of time, the time is now 3:54. Battery life on the phone is at 73%. I'm going to sit back down and just chill the hell out, because all I'm able to do right now, as well as for anybody who's in the stream, is just simply hurrying up and waiting, So all I can do is simply hurry up and wait. Murphy's Law will probably be like, knowing Murphy's Law, the minute I leave is probably going to be the minute the train shows up. You know it. That's probably going to be what it is. Yeah. It's funny, you'd think with the cloud cover I'd actually hear a train better. Because there's been mornings where I've been back at home and I've heard the trains from here all the way at my house. And it's miles away from Comer. 20 or 30 minutes, I think. Oh boy. Oh boy. I hate to say it, but I'm starting to get discouraged, alright? I know. Huh. I find it funny that a stream of me doing absolutely nothing ends up getting more likes than a stream that actually shows me doing something. You know, like I've been out here for about an hour and a half and I haven't seen a damn thing since that other train passed. Had one engine leading and one in the middle, and that was it. I haven't seen a damn thing. So now, I am faced with a bit of a dilemma. Do I risk driving out to up to Comer Siding and just seeing if anything's coming, or do I just still wait here? Because I mean, this is like watching the pot just wait. This is like waiting for a pot to boil. The longer you wait, the less likely you'll ever see it boil. I'm risking it. You know what? I'm risking it. Heck, the only way I knew a train was coming yesterday was because of the fact that I went out there to just check the signals. Okay, so here's my game plan. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna head down to. I'm gonna head over to Comer Siding. Try my luck. I have a lot of patience, yes, I know, but it's already 4:05. I only have an hour left. I mean, to be blunt, I haven't heard a damn thing, to be honest with you. Not since ever since that last train came through the sub has been quiet as hell. Dare I say, even too quiet. Gonna stick y'all in my pocket real quick. Welcome to the dark side. I can already warn y'all the stream is going to cut out due to me driving into areas where there's no signal or cell service. But, you know, you got, sometimes there comes a point where you just got to do what you got to do. But yeah, it's one of those times. I heard something. See, I always think I hear something, and yet I can't. Listen, if any of y'all chat, I'm not going to be able to look. I've got to drive. Let's not hit the bus. That would not be good. Again, Murphy's Law, it's probably going to be the train showing up, like, right when I end up, you know, least expecting it, you know it? Somebody's dog is out there. Somebody's dog just wandering on the streets. I hope it's a local. I really hope it's a local one that they just allow to roam instead of it being a stray. Breaks my heart seeing dogs like that just out in the middle of the street. I don't know. I think somebody owns it because it had some sort of collar on him. So maybe somebody owns it. Which I can get. I mean, this town is so small, it's so quiet that you wouldn't have to worry about someone coming up and just taking it. Damn, my elbow's itching. Like, dang, mosquito got me in like the worst place. I'm telling you, it sucks. Ah. I'm glad you found this enjoyable. I'm glad you guys find me doing nothing for over 2 hours is something that you guys count as enjoyable. I find it more or less boring, to be honest. I don't like having to sit still and do nothing, you know? Oh well. Knowing my luck, the signals are going to be red. They're probably, I can guarantee you they're going to be red. Let's get this 90s machine up to freaking 55. Let's see. Well, seems like they offloaded something. I'll slow down because I don't have anybody behind me. Can't do that for long. So the signals for trains going to Elberton is red. Those set of 3 signals are showing red, so that's good. So that's at least something. But I don't know about these. Having to keep on the road and to look at the signals. I'm trying to... Yep. Damn. Figures. They're all red. Red in both directions. Son of a gun. Oh, well, that's just great. Well, now what do I do next? Do I risk going to Hull? Why the hell not? I don't have anything else to do today. Besides, if I was at home, I'd probably be stuck doing nothing except chores. I say, what the hell? Might as well go for it. Ain't got anything to lose. Hate that getting eaten alive by mosquitoes because you don't know what damn pathogens those things are carrying. I'm hoping I didn't get bit by one that had the damn virus because I'm already feeling ill. And I don't really know the symptoms. So far I haven't had any of them, but now I'm concerned. Because I've eaten. It ain't hunger pains. That ain't what it is. All I can say is, God forbid, if I do have it, I mean, I'm young enough to where I can beat it. Or, you know, it could just be that I got too hot, because I did drink my water for over an hour ago, so... there is that. probably because I'm just too hot. By the way, that concrete building there was probably the Seaboard era signal box. Those will probably have the early computer systems for the Seaboard era system equipment and signals. I can tell you, all I can do is imagine what this rail line was like back in the 1980s and 70s. Before CSX, you know it? I already can tell you that it was probably something to behold. And it was probably a hell of a lot busier then than it is now. Hell, it probably was even double tracked, if I had to guess. Yep, not a damn thing. Alright, going to see if I can turn around down here in Carlton and head back into Hull before it gets dark. Because with it being so damn cloudy, it's going to get dark fast. Just the good old days. Absolutely, just the good old days. With just good friends and whatnot. You know, oh shit, well, it's raining. I didn't expect this. Well, but I guess it's a good thing I called it, because it's raining, boy. It's raining and raining hard. Well, not hard, but still. Huh, I guess they're getting ready to demolish those old buildings. I'm sorry about the... No, I can't. I'm not supposed to stop, but this road's never used. Hey y'all. Yeah, there ain't anybody coming, so that's why I stopped. It's the only reason I stopped, period. I will be. I'm heading out now. I love the low spot shoulder sign is just perched there upside down. The road department might want to fix that. Yeah, I guess you could say the unofficial drive-through tour of Carlton and its back roads. It's funny, like I've been through these towns enough to know the roads as a passenger, so I know them just as well as the driver. In other words, I know where all of them go, basically. Well, I can tell my grandmother's from Miss Gale that I now know officially what it's like to be driving tired. Store there. When I'm home, there's a bit of Christopher Cross in his song Ride Like the Wind with the backing vocal parts. Now here's something interesting. This road here is good for train watching, but the problem is there's nowhere to really pull off. Oh, and also what's funny is they have a no train horn thing in this little town, which makes no damn sense. Oh, and if you this little house here on the left, that I ended up filming 2 trains that came through Carlton there. It's now occupied, which is nice. I'm glad to see it occupied instead of empty. Yeah, I'm that damn tired. Yeah. 484.6. So yeah, that's the Seaboard era. Yeah, that's a Seaboard era. Control box. Yep, all I did. But yep. I spent freaking 2-3 hours out in Comer for nothing. You know what? That's what kicks me. You know what? That really ticks me sometimes. When you go through all the trouble to get out there, get set up, and you don't, after missing like 1 train, and then you go without seeing a damn thing for like the rest of the day. Yeah, I think I might have to call it. Yeah, I've got to get a damn sewing needle in and clear out those nozzle jets, because as you can see, they're not spraying the cleaner and all onto the windshield properly. That's a problem. By the way, I'm sorry the camera's shaking. That's just from the truck. I can't help that, because it's in a sturdy of a mount. Because it's one of those where you have to bend it just to set it up. You catch my drift. Well, I'm tempted to go to Colbert and Hull, but if I had to guess, all I'm going to get is the same damn result where it's like nothing. Of course, the double track part of the Abbeville subdivision is to the left, and you can see the grain mill off in the distance as well. This here is Comer Siding. That's what this is. It's Comer Siding. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to head home. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm so tired, it ain't even funny. Once I get like this, I do not feel comfortable driving, because I can't stay focused because of being so tired. Yeah, and it's 4:28. 4:28 to 4:30 now, and I haven't seen a damn thing. The only train I guess I can count as seeing is the one that they have here at the grain mill that switches cars out. They've got a little tractor / locomotive that they have on site, switching cars to either load or unload them. Just in case it's unloading, I'm almost went off the road there. Let's not do that again. Signals are still red. Yay. Go freaking figure. I love how this went from being just me waiting for a train to just driving all over the damn place. That's funny. Alright. Checking those signals one last time. They are all still red. So that's it then. That is it then. There's crows there, probably picking grain that's come out of the trucks. Actually, I know something I could do. I'm going to go and find Comer's Depot. I know what road it's on. Little country store off to the side. Hey, I can't talk. I'm driving, as you can see. Yeah, I think I just have to turn it up here and then I'll be right there at it. Here it is. Yeah, here's the road. Yeah, Law Enforcement Office is the name of it. Crows here. But yeah, I can show you all the depot since I'm down here. And you're about to see it. Right past this tree, you'll see it. It's been added on to, obviously, in the years since, but it's still there. And my friends, I give you the railroad depot for Comer, Georgia. There it is, right there, off to the right. That's Comer's Depot right there. They saved it and then they moved it out of town, so it's now part of the law enforcement office. So yeah, which is a convenient place because I'm not going to turn around. Oh, I can't get the. Yes, I know, no through traffic. I'm just turning around for a reason. How you doing? Alright, let me just make sure I don't hit everything. That's not something I want to do because, well, as you can see on my screen, there's a cop car right there. Yeah, that's Comer's. Those are Comer's police cars, if I'm not mistaken. You should be able to see the depot on the left side now. If not, I can always turn the camera so you can. Yes, Comer, Georgia. You can see the depot there off to like the farthest corner. Keep in mind, the only reason I even touched the phone just then is because of the fact this road is a one-lane road that only has a speed limit of about 25 miles an hour. Oh, well, I say that. Well, I say it's one lane. Let's just get over and give him a wide berth so he has enough room. And then let us commence victory. There we are. We both had to pull off to the side just there. God, I feel very tired. After these two cars go, I'm going. I can already tell you where I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna go straight home. I'm out of it. Actually, you know what? No. I won't know unless I check. I'm going to Colbert and Hull. Because if I don't, then I'll never know. I've got to check. At least once. Yeah, still nothing. See, now I'm debating on what I should do. Should I go to Comer? Or not Comer. Do I go to, like, Colbert? Or do I go home? Because I don't know what I should do here. Well, you know what? Screw it. Oh, well, shit. The light was yellow. If I hadn't have gone through, I would have been stuck in the intersection, so, oh well. Well, seeing as I'm going out, ain't no point in trying to turn around. Besides, I can get back to Danielsville from Colbert and Hull. I know how to get back, so it's not too much of a problem. Ouch. And I need to slow that way the hell down. That might help. Welcome back to Highway 72. This will take you straight into Athens and straight into Elberton, if you are so willing. There's evidence about the sign there. Speed limit on this is 55 straight up. I mean, to be fair, I'm glad I decided to go and start driving solo because it's good practice. Because the vast majority of the roads I've been on are not busy at most of the time. But when they are busy, it's also good practice for driving in heavy traffic. It's just a matter of trying to figure out what the hell other people are going to be doing, you know? You can't read other people's minds, so you got to... I mean, as my grandmother and I was driving instructors once put it, you basically have to drive like everybody else is trying to kill you. Okay, that's literally what they've said. I ended up filming a munitions train over here at this bridge. This railroad trestle off to the right. Now watch, I'm going at 55 to 50. Everyone else on here goes at around 60 to 65. I'm guessing they're probably going to have a, what do you call it, some kind of a thing up. I don't know. I don't know. Well, there's an excavator out there, so that's an obvious sign that they're doing something, or somebody's doing something along the right of way. Up here there's a biomass plant. It was at one point burning railroad ties, but let's just say everybody and their uncle didn't like that. Oh, well, I say that, now it looks like they're burning something. Because there's stuff coming out of the stack. It's just very faint. I tell you though, if they could get that plant upgraded to where they could take in bulk train loads of wood chips, then that would solve the problem. And it'd make it to where they wouldn't have to have so many damn trucks on the road here causing all the causing like cracks and all in the pavement. Like this. Like you can hear what the road is, how bad the road sounds like. Oh shit. Just go right on in front of me, buddy. Why don't you? Damn. Oh well. See, good example. Good example of the people you've got to watch out for. People like me. I want to say, oh, forget it. Alright, we're currently coming into Colbert at this time. And we have the mail truck up here, so I've got to make sure that I don't get in his way. Yeah, Madison Biomass Plant. I'll go on again this lane so I can pass this mail truck here. If I'm not in his way, then far better off we'll all be. Again, take note. No damn train, not one. There hasn't been a single train since that one, the one I saw in up at Comer. I'm going to get my speed down because it's only 35 through Colbert. Now Colbert still has its depot beside the tracks, and it has a caboose on display as well, an old SCL caboose. Sadly, they don't have any windows in it though. Those were all apparently kicked out by people. This is the first time I've driven on this road specifically, both solo and in general when I practiced. So For all I know, I'm probably gonna get lost. Oh no, I don't think I will. It comes out by the middle school, so I know where to go. I know where to go. Comes up, it's just another way to get out of, to come out at Paoli Junction. I know my way back. I know my way back. Y'all can look at the chat, in the live chat, in the comments. It's just I can't look at them right now for, I mean, very, very obvious reasons, of course. Figure out how to get back. I think I got myself lost. Only go the straight line, so I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. So my stepdad called. He's probably wondering where the hell am I at? Shit. Ugh, Thomas. I'm sorry, man. Son of a gun. Okay. Paoli Junction. I don't know if it does. I'm an idiot. I didn't look at the damn signs. God dang it, come on. Well, shit. I just have to I guess I'm just going to have to see where this comes out at. Oh my God. I'll have to find a place to pull off and tell him that I'm going to be a little late. That I am heading home. It's just going to be a bit of a problem trying to get there. Okay, I see some kind of intersection. Okay. Wait a minute, I think I know where I am now. I know exactly where I am. If I'm right, this should come out by the, well, I don't... Okay. Not panicking, but I am kind of concerned. I've got to find somewhere to pull off now, otherwise I'm going to be lost. Okay. Alright, here's the thing. I honestly have no damn clue where I am. I thought this road went to Paoli Junction, but it's taking me out into the hinterlands. I'm going to turn around, go back on 72, and go back through on Comer like I always damn do. I just need to find somewhere to where I can turn around. Like a road or something. I don't know where the hell I'm going, actually. I didn't see a sign. I should have looked for a sign that said to Danielsville or something. Where it ended up at. Okay, where's the nearest two-lane road that I can turn off of the near or something? Because I've got to turn around. There's got to be something, surely. Oh, wait a minute. This is the landfill. No. Yeah, it is. Okay. Forget turning around. I know exactly where I'm at. I'm going to come out right beside the high school. Okay. That scared the hell out of me for a minute. I didn't know where I was. But no, this comes out by the Madison County landfill and the animal shelter. I should have known. I can't believe I didn't realize what this road was sooner. I've driven on this with my high school driving instructor. I think his name was Tate or something. Yeah, but this comes out at the high school. Was that a deer? I can't tell if that was a deer, a cat, or a dog. I can't exactly call him because I can't exactly stop. I probably won't be able to stop until I get to the high school. Only godsend is I know where the hell I actually know where that is. Oh, rain. Shit. Running into the rain, boys, running into the rain. Yeah, okay, I know where I'm at now. I recognize the area. This is a part of the road here that I've wanted to photograph because it looks like it's in the mountains. And it kind of does. Can't see. Doesn't help that I've got a window that's fogged up to where I can't see. And welcome to the little town of Danielsville. Oh, shit. It would help if I hit that at a slower pace. Haha. Yes, boys, I made it back and I'm alive. I kind of got lost for a minute there, but no, I didn't. I made it back. I made it back and in one piece. So this will be the first time I've gone around the main roundabout where the courthouse is. The old courthouse, mind you. It's good to be home. Even if I despise the place I'm in. No, I'm just kidding. I don't mind. It's just rather... Power, come on. I lived. See y'all later.